This one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 25 yards there on the catch and
first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A man coming off a great rookie year, it's Dameon Pierce.
Because we asked them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Stroud. Touchdown! Devin Singletary, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Texans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 14-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Make a play here. Take it to him.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
No, we changed it.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him the first down.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the first down.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And he's going to go down again. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick 6, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. This will be fielded at the 17. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2, as they'll start with a 1st and 10 at their own 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And showcasing those strong legs on that run, getting through one tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Pierce takes it straight ahead, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Well, today, of course, not just the start of the new campaign, it's the debut of D'Amico Ryans as the Houston head coach. Now, we saw him plenty with the 49ers, what he was able to do with that defense. Charles, what do you think he brings to the table for these Texans?
He brings football intelligence. He brings enthusiasm. He brings creativity. This guy wanted to be the head coach of the Houston Texans, twice a Pro Bowler with them in the NFL. He's come home. Now he wants to finish what he started as a player as a head coach.
On 2nd down, it's Stroud. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, the great coach said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
And Stroud now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Texans first down.
Back to the ground with Pierce. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Stroud out of the gun here. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first. Here's Stroud. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Schultz. And the Texans are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Stroud looking to change the play. Here's Pierce. He is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Stroud looking to throw. Gets the dump off to Pierce. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Tank Dell. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Texans are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes the score 21-0.
Ravens nothing. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
That's good for Baltimore. First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 45-yard line.
Jackson now. Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Jackson on 1st down. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Jackson from the shotgun. Able to locate Andrews here on the out route. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Get it over the goal line. Finish it off. Play it like you mean it.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And quickly, they get to the line.
6-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Texans.
1st down, they go right back to Pierce. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
47 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Odafe Owe. And the Ravens will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. After the interception, here's Jackson. Flushed out right. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. On 2nd down, here's Jackson. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 53 yards. And the Ravens are able to cut into that deficit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Stroud now on 2nd down. Right side complete. That's Woods. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. He gets away from 1 to about the 40-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They run with a former Buffalo Bill, Devin Singletary. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Stroud now on 3rd and 2. We'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. A nice completion there for the 1st down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game, has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Some early fireworks from this rookie quarterback getting the start in week 1.
And every time a rookie quarterback gets to start week 1, you and I both know the extra attention that comes with it. We know that he's going to throw the football, but will he make the right decisions? And in this case with his legs, He showed the defense there's an extra dynamic to his game.
Singletary. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Another not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And this will be our first chance in the new season to see the new fair catch rule for 2023. And this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Will Anderson, that is one that he will remember. His first career sack in his first career game in the National Football League. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. They go play action with Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what.
To throw is Jackson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And it won't be a pick 6, but he will have his guys set up at the 2-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far.
And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Stroud. Touchdown, Texans. Devin Singletary with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Texans are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into Week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 2nd down, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. He finds the rookie, Zay Flowers. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Now there's Will Anderson, the 3rd overall pick to bring him down. 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Jackson, draw play to Dobbins. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
They set up the screen for Dobbins.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Throwing now is Stroud. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 33.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Here's Jackson to throw. That's caught at the 25. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Texans are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the 4th quarter. The Georgia man, Roquan Smith, came in and got it. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Pierce now up the middle. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Houston.
They go again with Pierce.
And this will be a Texans first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
They go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a match.
I was supposed to play, just logged in.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Raiders of Oakland taking on the Denver Broncos.
That's the nigga who added me to that Facebook group.
The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The Broncos at 4-5, a game under 500. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
To throw is Wilson. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 42-yard line.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
Now Wilson on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
2nd and 10.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson sliding out of the pocket. Wide open receiver, complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he used his quickness to make a play.
Now it's Wilson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Greg Dulcich, his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Broncos get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Watson on first down.
And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Pat Surtain.
And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Wilson. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Marvin Mims.
I hope your weak ass hook,
Himself out in the end zone. And the Broncos are able to
It's
strike
going on
quickly
a
to
month,
add
nigga.
on to
You
their
ain't
lead.
won a game, nigga. I'm gonna make sure you stay like that, little
After,
nigga.
right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Say it's going on a month. You ain't won a game, nigga. I'm gonna make sure you stay like that.
Morstead out now following the
It's
touchdown
ball
to
game,
kick.
bro. I got the momentum. It's ball game, brother. Yeah, all right, strip.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
You said they was ass. They on your ass, nigga. They on your ass.
Offense
Nigga.
set to get this drive started.
When the last
And
time
they're
you
in
can
an
beat
early
me?
hole. The first drive they threw the interception.
When the
that
last
led to a
time you can beat
touchdown.
me?
So decent sized deficit.
When the last time?
It is, but I think you
How many games I won in a row?
So they have to decide,
How many
do we
games I
need to
won in a
change
row?
game plan?
Yeah,
Or do
change
we
that
just
shit
need to
up,
execute
nigga. How
better
many games
and
I
try
done
to
won
get
in a
back
row?
this game?
Second down, Jacobs once more.
Strip, nigga. I'm like that, nigga. Use the strip, nigga.
Side has got it.
Use the
These
strip,
guys are
nigga.
gonna take over at the 34.
Don't make me wake up the house on your
The
weak
story of
ass.
This game has me doing flashbacks.
Use this strip,
And
nigga.
remembering when I was playing
What
and
you
seeing a
on?
similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole
Yeah, tell
team
him take
around
tell him
him
take a
and
time
tell
out,
him, everybody
goddamn.
get
Tell
it
him,
together.
man.
Let's get some focus
Tell him,
going here.
man.
Because maybe he just sensed it.
And down he goes.
That's cool.
They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Really? Two Fugazi using picks? Yeah, they real Fugazi, nigga. Yeah. They
Here's
real
Wilson.
Fugazi, nigga. Yeah,
Taken
nigga.
in by
Yeah,
Dulcich.
fuck that sack, nigga. First down, nigga.
Down to the 9. Give him 32 on the play. Catch
Easy
number
division
100
win
for
right
his
here.
career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. He
Right.
takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Not a whole lot there on first and goal.
Call a
and that's what
timeout.
you're
I need to
looking
go
for
21-0 in the
defensively.
first quarter.
You'll certainly live with giving up
I need
just
to
a
go
yard or
21-0
two in
the
this
first quarter,
situation.
man.
Now Wilson.
Out route complete to Dulcich.
Now a timeout
Don't
called
blame
for by
that
the
baby,
offense.
nigga.
And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're
Don't
down to
blame that
one
baby,
remaining.
nigga.
The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on
That
third and
baby's
goal.
daddy.
Here's Wilson to throw.
Catch that
End
ball.
zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on third and goal. Let's see what they do on fourth and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on fourth and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Can this defense hold them out?
No field goal.
Here we go now. Fourth and goal from the 2. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And this is
21-0, nigga.
Touchdown Broncos.
ask him if he want to quit, man. Damn, Cardinals got beat 38-0.
Decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point splits.
No, he's not like that. Nigga, did you not watch the game? He barely beat me. I just didn't know how to spike the damn ball. I could have. Even though I know I ain't had no timeouts, if I could have spiked the ball, I had time to go down there and score. That weak ass zone he was running. I'm fucking that shit up.
21-0 here
run by a touchdown. I had to run though. They ass. He should have whooped my ass with that team he had. I missed.
And he's able to get it across the 20
hey,
to
if you
the
don't break the tackle, you run that all the way back. You know that, right?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start.
My lineman
not
didn't
an ideal
get
position to be in.
Come on, bro. Don't run straight down the line like
Do
that.
you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailing?
Well, since you took me to the
They're
nautical
not going to be a
side, I'm gonna try
playoff
and
team.
keep up
The
here
Raiders
because
is
to
not
me,
making the playoffs.
this ship is about ready
They're
to
not
pull
making
out
the
a point. These
playoffs.
next couple of games are
They're
absolute
making before
must-wins
you.
for them. Now, if they can win a couple,
With a
get
team,
to
you
5
said
and
it's
5,
not his ass.
maybe they start
Make it
believing
before
in
you with
themselves.
that type,
But
with
a
that
loss
same
here,
team.
that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the
I'm
harbor
already in
with them
second
still
place,
on the
brother.
dock.
Line of scrimmage,
Yes, I
the
can.
37 on 1st and 10.
As long as my record better than the other niggas, I definitely can go.
Here's Watson. A short throw, and that's hauled in by
Come
Mayer.
on, trying to strip the fucking ball. That's me.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Trying to strip that
A
out.
really nice
Fuck you
gain of
up.
25 yards.
Now that's the kind of big
Bet
play
I
you'd
ain't.
like to see.
21-0,
This
I'm
first
doing
half,
enough,
it hasn't
nigga.
gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to
Yeah,
perk them up
alright.
a bit.
You know
And they
I'm a
get
top,
one
nigga.
here in the passing game.
You got to win to shut me up, nigga.
This offense
Yeah, okay.
finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Watson now to throw.
Give me that shit.
Oh, he dropped it.
Give me that shit.
That's pretty indicative of the
shit.
way this one's gone.
Give me that shit.
Line of scrimmage again to 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Jacobs going to try the middle. And this will go as
Why
a
the
gain
fuck
of
y'all
7
give him
as he
7
gets it to the
yards,
30-yard
bro?
line. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Watson.
Come on. Oh, he didn't come up.
Find the open man. That's complete. And they will
Ryan.
eventually get him down, but he's
Ryan.
inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
I'm definitely up, nigga. I'm definitely up, nigga. Talking about Shrine, nigga. You better be lucky I couldn't get him, nigga. That's a pick, nigga. You use words. You a word. Boy, you ass. Because I couldn't get to the corner, nigga. The fuck?
Jacobs again.
That
Pushing
what
for
you
the
want?
end zone, but he's
Stop
not
it,
going to get
nigga.
there.
What
They
are you
stop
talking
him
about?
just shy of the goal line.
Yeah, all that
3rd
shit.
down and goal. This Denver defense trying to
Yeah,
hold up
flag
the
on your
run.
weak ass, nigga.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already
Flag
starting
on
to
your
walk
weak
back
ass.
as that one is accepted.
Flag on your weak ass, nigga. Talking too much, nigga.
A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal.
Yeah, all right.
Now Watson. To the goal line.
Yeah, you thought you had one, didn't you? You thought you had one. You better get you a field goal, nigga. Better get you a field goal, nigga.
Turned up the pressure. That's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
The offense stays
Man,
out
he ain't
there.
gonna get no field
A
goal.
big challenge here from this far back.
Oh, they
They're
not
going
letting me
for it on
change it.
4th and goal.
Fuck.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
I changed it. I lied to your weak ass.
And the Broncos are going to
Weak
get
ass
the ball back
nigga.
on the turnover.
Madden, ask him if he want to
They
quit,
hold
man.
on 4th and goal.
I'm gonna do you how that
They
nigga
were
did
so
the Cardinals,
close to the
nigga.
goal line, Charles. 4th down, they figure, well, we'll go for it. But the decision to pass winds up being a bad one with that interception.
Well, I think you said it really
Damn,
well. They may have
B,
just
I thought
figured
you
we're
said
this
they
close,
was
we may as
trash,
well go
bro.
for it. Or they had a plan right from the beginning coming into this game to be aggressive. In any event, it didn't work out for them.
Pretty nice
What that
work
make you
defensively
if
there
they
on the
trash?
first down run as they hold into
Damn,
a
what
game
did I
of a
call
comeback.
all these
Well, he got
timeouts?
what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit
I
of
did
yardage
call
and create some
timeouts in the
space.
first
You know
quarter.
the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
Now Wilson down around his goal line.
Oh, beat him,
He'll
Mims.
air this one out from Mims.
Beat him, Mims. Beat him, Mims. That's all me. That's all. I didn't bump him. So I bumped him. Yeah, I slowed him down. I didn't bump him. I didn't bump him, nigga. Yeah, okay. I'm faster, nigga. I didn't bump him.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way
I'm on
across
some
the
fuck
50
shit.
now as they come
Wow.
up
Because
first and
I
10.
went and caught that pass. Yeah, I'm on some fuck shit. It's okay, D. I be butthurt too, my guy. I'm
Throwing
losing to
is
a team
Wilson.
I said was trash. Boom. Hit that hoe.
Eluding the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be
I'll
able to
be
pick
mad
up decent yardage. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Yeah, we're going to do it up the field.
Wilson's throw caught here by Dosich. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 24-yard line. 63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a first down.
Say I'm better than you. If you don't get a win this week, that'll be a month, my guy.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson.
Got his ass. Got his ass. Oh, that's fake.
They're going for a receiver there.
That shit
One
weak to the
touchdown in
big.
this first half.
That was a
Second one
touchdown,
not to
man.
be.
You
Where
right.
their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Out to his left.
Block. Come on. Get up there. Block.
There he goes. The ball comes out, and this is going to kick out of bounds. But a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Now Wilson. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Raiders are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line.
No, get the
Here's
fuck.
a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. Now he's
tied.
loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Devontae
fucking
Adams. And touchdown. Devontae Adams. With career touchdown number 96, he joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Raiders get a bit closer. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit, because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself, because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
And Wilson going to change things up here.
Looking to throw. Wilson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5.
Second down, Wilson. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. After the interception, here's Watson. The swing right out wide to Jacobs. Touchdown, Raiders! Josh Jacobs.
You didn't say nothing to
19
me.
yards
You
away.
still don't lose.
And the Raiders have got it back to within a score. Carlson on
still
for the
talking
PAT.
shit, man. Madden helps your weak ass, and you know it.
It's up
Let's
and
stop.
good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
All right.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
Man, that shit. Wow,
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time.
every time.
Jordan Brooks with it, racing to the end zone. And they will finally
I'm
get
gonna keep
to
talking,
him on a
nigga. You
great
ain't done
return to
nothing.
set him up
I guess you
first
think
and
you're gonna
goal
win the
at
game.
5.
I guess you think you're gonna win the game. Winning the game, though.
Sit on the
Win the
lead
game,
and take it
nigga.
to the locker room.
I'm
Get
gonna
in shape.
talk to him every time,
Absolutely.
nigga.
And from this spot
Every
on the
time,
field,
nigga.
now you've given the
Yeah.
other side a
Every
chance
time,
for points here
nigga.
going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed
Lay
the
down.
momentum of the game.
Lay down.
And it's
The game
something you did
started,
not
nigga.
need to do.
Yeah. You gonna win. You gonna win. Are you gonna win? Are you gonna win?
Now it's
Are
Watson.
you funny? Are you gonna win?
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown.
And I got
Richie
52
James,
seconds. I'm
a 5-yard touchdown. And the Raiders
How
are
much
an
you gonna
extra
hold?
point away
How much
from
you gonna
tying the
hold?
ball game here in the
How much
final
you gonna
minute
hold?
of the first half.
So bet the
These
whole
two teams
money,
in this
but
first
bet
half,
what
it's
I-
been
bet what you
fun.
owe me.
Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive
the game,
coordinators,
nigga.
but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having
Bet
streaks
it.
here, aren't they? Being able to
Bet
put
it.
scores together and really bunch them
Yeah.
up. And we have
So
a
it's
tight
bet.
game here.
What?
You know, we often talk about having the right shoes
All
for
right,
the
yeah,
right
you
turf.
can, nigga.
Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track
Double
meet
up
so
your
far.
ass,
Fun to
nigga.
watch. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone.
Well, weak ass can't
And he
tackle.
will
Better
be
let
brought
them.
down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Like mad ain't here.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they've got just over 50 seconds to go till halftime, so they
Bag
can
'em
try to
up,
put
nigga.
something together if they want. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Now you giving up shit, boy. You funny. Ain't gave up a soul.
In motion left goes Sutton.
Yeah, bag him up, nigga.
On first down, Wilson. He'll drop this down to Williams. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On second down, here's Wilson. His throw incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Wilson. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. This is caught at the 20.
Yes.
A big play there just before halftime. 49 yards.
Man, I know how to spike now, nigga. Hell nah. I still didn't know how to do it when you told me how to do it.
2nd and 10.
One of them niggas in that group told me. I damn sure didn't know how to fucking do it. Because it didn't pop up at the top of the screen like you said it did. I was waiting on it to pop up. I can't move in motion.
Again, Wilson.
Touchdown, gas.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone
Money on
and
the
grabs
line,
that one for a touchdown.
Madden gave you 2 touchdowns, nigga. Handicap ass.
Extra point in the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Why you didn't get no pick that time, nigga? Get the fuck out of here. That wasn't the only play, nigga. That wasn't the only play, nigga. They had like 10 plays, nigga. You didn't get none of that bullshit they gave.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Energy for what? A
good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. The final shot before the break, Watson. And his throw here's incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Owe me 280 after this.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready
Second
for
half,
quarter
nigga,
number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
From the gun, here's Watson. Looking deep for Adams. And that's caught inside the 30.
Fuck, you got to get there faster. Safety, that's a linebacker, bro.
And even 50 yards.
Well, he already had a big receiving game working. and it's going to get a lot better here. Defensively,
got 3
they're
catches,
fortunate this is not a
175
touchdown.
yards.
But he's just been absolutely unstoppable.
1 touchdown.
And he comes up with yet another gigantic play.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things. They've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Back to throw, Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown.
Y'all let him off there.
Josh Jacobs with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Raiders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Carlson now to add the extra point. He's got it. This thing's
Dropped him over the middle.
so we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away.
To the house.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this 2nd half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 30.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. Flushed out right.
He didn't.
And he
Oh
gets
my
this
God,
up
he
across
didn't
the
block it.
35 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one, because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go. All goes special, all goes special.
On 3rd down, Wilson. He's got his target. That's complete.
Yeah,
he's got room. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Wilson. Dancing to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
You gotta get better.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. That is caught. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit
under pressure. Down he goes. Sacked at the 10. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Three quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Broncos. Jerry Jeudy from 8 yards out. And the Broncos answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter-punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the 4th quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You talk about those punches and counter punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking to ourselves, who's going to make the play to change that, right? Who's going to get out of this little cycle that they're in right now and make a play and give their team a firm advantage?
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Taken at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
Yeah, this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss. So now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Here's Watson.
These guys running back out of the backfield.
And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. To throw on 2nd is Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's James. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Raiders.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now Watson. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh,
now
my
he's going to
God.
throw deep right side.
How you
This
let
is caught inside the 15.
you let it.
Touchdown. Josh
Adam
Jacobs,
set up.
52 yards. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this game here on the fourth.
The receivers have been running them ragged. Maybe some tired legs in the secondary, maybe some tired legs in the pass rush. Didn't get to it, and look what resulted. A touchdown, tie game. They've got a chance to take the lead.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Now Williams running left. 20, 5, and all the way home for the Broncos score. Javonte Williams, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth. Now the try here for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And we see James. He will now return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. To throw is Watson. Has his man. That's James. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield, and when they see openings, take their shots.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Raiders trying to move quickly, trying to get everybody back to the line. Watson. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Justin Simmons. And he returns it in the
Boy, ain't nobody touch him, nigga.
45-yard line.
I didn't bump nothing. That's a crossing route that you ran. Nigga, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm the safety, nigga.
3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers.
Well, that ain't got nothing to do with me.
You really have no
game,
chance
nigga.
to win the football
Weak
game.
ass shit. You predictable, nigga.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Man, about a play.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Wilson. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Now Wilson. That's caught left side by Judy. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Wilson to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Wilson. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. And they're going to speed things up here. Wilson wants to throw it. Flush to it. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Point after try forthcoming. And the lead is up to 14. And a touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And I think the Broncos have it. They do. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. If they got it, I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. This will be caught. Judy. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Broncos are going to call the 1st of their timeouts. It's just their 1st. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Raiders are going to get the football here at their own 23. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Watson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 41. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. They'll let this go deep for Sutton. And oh, my goodness, here's a fifth interception. Picked off by Aaron Robinson. This is 1st and 10. One last throw here for Watson. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, this was a fun one to
Got a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for Denver, it's a win that might keep them alive in the playoff race as they're back to 500 at 5-5.
the linebacker. We stop him on the run. Now here go the play he say was a pass interference. Weak ass crossing route. Pass interference where? Because your receiver slowed down.